Here they come, the stars that will provide your entertainment on this Good Friday. The original Rugby League derby.
And as soon as you stand in that tunnel, it's got that different feel. It's a different buzz.
What about the atmosphere?
To go for the corner and make the tackle, and he goes into Torrance, the field position. Brilliant hands for Wigan. Harry Smith will stand first in the Good Friday derby. Brilliant Sean Leigh goes further, and it's going to be Wardle who'll gallop back.
Dribble kick through, he collects it and he scores! Jack Farragut is over for Walters, and Walters has scored the try!
Ooh, beaten in wide, and Rich there is a try, is it Newton? This is going to be a great Wigan try from Tickle. And Jack Welby goes. Stages of Wellesby trying to fashion another one. They've lost Farrell, he's gone for it, Farrell! Oh, Long and Danny Sculthorpe are at it. Oh! There's no support at all. There is now. And it's Sargent's son. Brooks with a footwork, puts the kick in. He'll have to chase it himself. Incredible try.
Still in the scene in the Super League so far this season. Again.
And this is Welland against Radlinski. Welland against Radlinski. We'll just smash this ball into the south end.
I'm feeling so excited. I'm absolutely honoured to become a Wigan Warrior. It's a long line of great players that have signed for this team, so I'm really happy to join that list of amazing players.
Christian is somebody that I've known for a long time. We both played for Wasps. Me at the end of my career, him at the beginning of his career. He was coached by a good pal of mine, Sean Edwards, another Wigan legend, and I'm really excited to see him, join the Wigan Warriors. I just think that it's the most exciting signing for the sport of rugby league since going back to the likes of the days when Jonathan Davis left Wales to join me when I was at Widnes before I came to Wigan. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what Christian can do. Anyone who's seen his highlights, be that in rugby union, sevens, 15s game for England, or in the NFL, that incredible touchdown he got with his first touch for the Buffalo Bills. He's got quick feet. Even more recently, since he's come back to the sport of rugby union, the time he's spent at Racing and then at Gloucester this season. Seeing him still scoring hat-tricks. Scoring tries. I think the person who will be happiest that he signed for Wigan will probably be Chris Ashton, another Wigan export to rugby union, because I think Christian is about 11 tries short of Chris Ashton's record of the top Premiership try scorer in rugby union. So for the fact that Christian has left that feat and now has decided to spend some time at Wigan. He's really serious about it. We've been having lots of conversations, and he's really stoked to meet the Wigan fans and to get out there and to see if he can create a bit of a legacy at the Warriors.
I think there's some similarities around the contact area. I think the biggest thing for me was just being able to learn from the veterans that have been in the league for loads of years. The way they take care of their bodies, attention to detail, the attention to just training overall, trusting the process, and really, making every day count. And then another big thing was, just understanding that your time could be up at any moment. The league is so competitive. You've got players coming in and out, pretty much every day. Week by week, you've got different players coming in to do tryouts. So, no one's job was safe, if that makes sense. So it's just really about making sure that you make every moment count, and just giving your best every time you're out there.
We've had an eye on the market, forever really. There's a rule available where you can bring in new talent with dispensation from the salary cap. So you'd be foolish not to keep an eye on it, and particularly with a wing centre. Christian's a name that's been on our radar for a while. One of the outstanding talents in rugby union over the last decade or so. And, when we were made aware that he could come available for the rest of this season, we thought it would add great competition, great depth to the wing position for us. Abbas is in good form. Jacob Douglas has done a good job in the past, but you probably need 4 wingers in that position when you navigate every game. And I think Christian will be a great addition. We've got some work to do upskilling him, but he's talking very passionately about how determined he's going to be to learn quickly and add something to the group.
Good Friday, again playing against Saints, playing on that stage in front of a sold-out stadium. I really enjoyed that game. I thought I had a good game.
The boys, I think, seem to just put that extra bit of work in, working for each other, and it's enjoyable, all the tough work, especially when you've got a full house behind you. So everyone can't wait. Back home there was Penrith and Parramatta. That was always probably our rivals, and but I was explaining out there, it's probably not as full on as this. Obviously, given how vocal and everything the crowd are here, and St Helens and Wigan are basically on top of each other, really, isn't it? It's just a street in between the two towns. So it's a bit more behind it, and I know both clubs, I think, have a lot of respect there, but they also want to. I wouldn't say hate is the wrong way between the two clubs, but they, obviously you want to beat each other, and it could put you in good stead for it could change their year around, getting a good win over us, and we'll take a lot of confidence out of us beating them because they're a good side as well. But yeah, it's just different, I think, compared to back home. I think our rivals, they're 40 minutes down the road, so it's not really a neighbour, it's just the next team that's closest, really. Whereas here, they're right on top of each other, so you can definitely feel that extra energy out there.
Square, go for it. O'Neill goes right, and French will kick it back, and Wakefield is on the chase here. The bounce is a beauty, the try is glorious, no ruling that one out. Wigan do have first strike, and it's Field on the back of French, and how often have we said that? Wigan lead here, 6 points to 2. Smith again on the last will put the kick up. Percival's trying to get up underneath it. It bounces out to Miske, and with the fortune, he gets the try. The referee asking a question.
So this could help. So it clearly touches French. So the live call is try, that the ball has gone backwards. So if we just play it through to the grounding at this point. So go from this, play it through to the grounding, please. Get something tight on the grounding. Something tight on the grounding. He grounds the ball. I have insufficient evidence to overturn the live call that the ball has gone backwards from the touch, and he's clearly grounded the ball. I've got a decision.
And here we go. And finally, a definitive cheer and a definitive groan in reaction to what's just happened. Well, this is good. This is good from St Helens.
It was Moses Mbani that just threw everything into that hit.
It's being reviewed.
Oh, it's being reviewed. It's being reviewed.
The incident's being reviewed. That's a different process. Time off, man.
Oh.
Goodness
me.
Does
he get the arms round? That's the question.
Yeah. Right, the contact is direct to the head, but there is mitigation. It doesn't meet the high-level threshold, so it's 10 minutes in the bin.
So Moses Mbani, who's shown the yellow card, St Helens, for the next 90 seconds and a good 8.5 minutes of the second half, will be down to 12 players, and Wigan have a penalty instead of having to defend their line. And there's a slip.
Penalty's given away. There could be more here, Dave. There's mitigation, but that is direct to the head of Benison.
Right, mate,
Let's hear from the ref.
contact's forceful, it's direct, there is mitigation, it's a rapid loss of height. It's 10 minutes in the bin.
Yeah, first Swindon. Obviously we were slipping and just caught him a bit high, so yeah, I feel like I let the team down there. But luckily enough, we scored and went down to 12 men, so yeah, I'm really thankful for the boys for that.
Smith with a pass, beautiful angle, beautiful deception at the line from all concerned, and Field pops up in the middle of nowhere as far as Saints' defence was concerned and scores the easiest of tries. Slow, another set of 6 here, another set. Quick from Sailor, found the winger, and a diving finish from Lewis Murphy. It is spectacular. Is it the start of something? But has he finished something? Is the first question to be asked. We're off to the video referee again.
Slow on that, slow on that. And there, do you have something from the opposite corner just to confirm there's no separation, please? So slow on this, we know he stays in the field of play. Slow on this, he's still in possession, and the ball is down. I've made my decision.
Their fans wait for confirmation of what they probably knew. Try scored, and St Helens first of the day. Quickly up to dummy half goes Parsi. Little dummy from him. Parsi for the line. Oh, and I think he's got them. What an improbable try that was. Agi Parsi fooling them all with a dummy and a lunge. And the derby's back on again. It's back with Smith. Spinning up there, Sailor keeps a cool head and a keen eye and a safe pair of hands. Wigan's chase again, he's gone, and Sailor has let it spill, and this will be a match winner from Amos Miski. Derby day delight for Wigan. They've had to do it the hard way, but if this is given, that will be that.
Okay, so Tristan Sailor knocks on there. And that's his hand again and his hand again, so we can play on. Eckersley picks it up clean, so we can play on at this point. Can still play on. Do you have something tight for the grounding? Slow on this. Slow on this. And the ball is down. I've made my decision.
Yeah, tough game as you would expect. Everything, the conditions, losing a couple of front rowers. The officiating at times, I think we were up against it and the lads found a way to win. Probably not as comfortable as it could have been, but we got home with the 2 points, which is ultimately sending the fans home happier, or to the pub happier, is the main motivation this weekend.
Yeah, it was everything. Come strong, test our diamond around the middle, and yeah, it was just a good battle there. I enjoyed it, sort of got lost in the game, and yeah, I had some fun out there as well.
It was your first ever Good Friday derby. What a way to do it.
I know, yeah. Feel like obviously a good performance last week and then into Good Friday. I'm going to enjoy the weekend and spend some time with family, and then obviously we go to have Hull and then Magic Weekend, so some really exciting games coming up as well.
There was a top-of-the-table tussle in the final fixture of round 9 of Super League as champions Wigan made the trip to 4th-placed Hull FC. The Black and Whites hadn't won at home since last July when their victims were Wigan. Could they do it again? Here's the best of the action from the MKM Stadium. 10 metres out, and this is the last tackle for the Warriors. Hull have done well up to press. Prodded through by Harry Smith. Oh, they let it round. Bevan French with the acrobatics. Is it the 4 points? I think it may be.
Nice and slow. I'll just flip to ensure that he stays in the field of play. So it is caught and then grounded. Thank you, I've now made my decision.
Acrobatic stuff. The somersaulting score from the former Man of Steel. Caesar. Price scores! Wonderful try.
And from that set of possession, he sums this up perfectly.
Get out! Sam Walters has been involved a lot so far. Here's Harry Smith. Here's Jay Field. We can't stop Field. He's having another field day.
The defender initiates that contact. And if you just roll it on from here, then I'm going to go to grounding. And go on from here. Probably need to look at the other side. That's the one. Pause it there. Thank you. I've now made my decision.
As Ben Thaler sees no reason to chalk off the Jay Field touchdown. There it is. The kick from Caesar. Up goes Barron. Barron's going to score!
The kick from Caesar is accurate, and the leap is divine.
French, Bevan French. Oh, shows the ball, goes. Bevan French is away here, right-hand flank for Wigan, looks for support. Throws a wild ball, will be picked up though by Miski, Abbas Miski. Taken down, will have to play the ball. Wigan still moving here, and Semba has his hands on the football. Junior Semba gets free, stretches those long legs, and Semba goes, and Semba scores! What a score that is from the Wigan superstar.
Broken defensive line, and it's beautiful to see. A quick shuffle step, left foot step.
Tackles in the bank here. Kade Ellis tackled, Smith, French. An easy walk in here for Joe Wardle.
That is the defender who initiates contact. That is play on. The ball is then passed backwards. And I'm just going to roll this through to the grounding. Thank you. I've now made my decision.
It look like they've rattled up a fourth try before the break here at the MKM. And Semba's now in at dummy half, and he finds Smith. And this is Leeming again as the runners going from all angles here. Fields gets his hand on the ball. Adam Kieran out the back door. Miski! I don't think he's grounded that.
I think you're right, Rod.
OK, mate. Right, so the ball is down there, and it's in the field of play. So that's down. And you can clearly see there that the Wigan man is upright, and no part of him is touching out of the field of play. Thank you, I've now made my decision.
Well, they don't like it, as somebody once said. This is fast approaching the must-score time of the match as far as Hull are concerned. Caesar, Litton, the offload is wild, and Wigan break away, and the man that Hull did not want to see breaking away is Bevan French. French stretches his legs, French scores the try, he bags a brace.
Well, they just crank the pressure up, don't they? You can see he feels like he's going to get pushed over the sideline, David Litton. His automatic response is, I'm going to offload the ball to one of my teammates before I get pushed off the island.
Held 5, release Jack! So perhaps the barometer for Hull is still what happens when they play Warrington, when they hammered Warrington away from home, when they play Leeds, when they play Leigh. Good catch. Offload. Was that wise, I wonder? I'm not sure it was, because Wigan have got it, and Semba's got another 4. Well, wrap that 4 points up in a bow. It was a gift.
You can clearly see there it's offloaded backwards, and it misses Wardle's hands. So this is play on from here. It's then caught there by Wardle. There is no knock-on at that point. So there's no knock-on by Wigan. I can't rule on anything else now, I just need to rule on the grounding. Pause it there, thank you, I've now made my decision.
This is going to be a video refereeing overrule.
There's a penalty there Heavy challenge. I think it's Liam Knight who gets up quick.
There's going to be a card coming out here, as I was saying a few moments ago before Barry interrupted me.
Just don't want us to get to a point where we're sending a bloke to the sin bin because he's made a heavy challenge.
Some forceful contact with the head, mate. It's 10 minutes in the bin.
And it's 10 minutes in the bin, so it's effectively a sending off. And Wigan Warriors have beaten Hull FC at the MKM Stadium for the second time in 2025.
Just thinking clearly through them moments, I think the lads have got great trust in one another and cohesion, and although sometimes it can feel frantic from the outside and listening to the crowd and whatnot, I think within that bubble they've got really strong lines of communication. I thought it was a balanced performance, and what I like is when someone makes a mistake or doesn't quite have the best moment of the game and the team comes together and rallies for them. I thought you saw a few glimpses of that, and that's what's great to build through the year.
Newcastle is a hotbed for rugby league. They quite nearly got a team in the Super League, and they've got it in schools over here. They've got it. They had it in the Championship. I think to have a team here in the Super League one day is a dream. Filling out stadiums, anything that brings eyes and fans to a stadium. We had the Vegas, what were a massive success, and then to bring it to St James's Park, loads of different fans. It's unique, our sport. There's not many sports that you can bring a load of different types of fans together. They all get on. It's a family affair. There's no trouble, and it's great for the sport, and it's great for us as players to play in.
Wigan come again with Thompson on the charge. O'Neill. 4 to his left, including December, but quickly Smith dashes to that right-hand side. French is involved as well. Here's Field, and Field sees daylight, seeking glory, and as it fires the first shot from Wigan's point of view.
Well, Farrell, let's see what Farrell does in his obligations here. Right, Liam Farrell stopped short of the defensive line. The defence is not materially disadvantaged. Free to grounding, please, and the ball is grounded. I've made my decisions.
He is prolific this year, and Wigan have the lead.
The quality that they have just makes it incredibly difficult to play against the champions, and they're on here again.
Yeah, the worry for Warrington is 4 of Wigan's 7 wins this year have been by 40 points
what an
or more.
offload.
When they're in the mood, and boy are they in the mood. Here comes Bevan French. He's obstructed by the referee. Jake Fulis trying to get over there. The referee got in the way. He probably wouldn't have caught Bevan French anyway. But that's an assist from Chris Kendall.
But unfortunately for them, I don't think he gets there anyways, if I'm honest.
No. 10 minutes in the bin for the referee. Get the touchy on. Endeavour right down the middle. Powell again. Curry as that pivot. Ratchford takes it on again. Duffy's involved, delays the pass. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful from Duffy. And Jake Fulis on the end of that.
Mr. Play. Fulis wanted players in and around him.
Oh, that's scrappy. Playing the ball's okay. Referee says it's fine. Ratchford kicking. This is the last play. Up goes the other Fulis. Takes it well enough and then regathers from his own pass. He's passed to himself, Jake Fulis. Can he score a try as well as an assist here? This is Leyland. And a kick towards the corner from Josh Dewlis. And Roderick Ty flying in. And the referee has no hesitation. Body at the Warrington players. Leeming dances out. Smith to Nasemba. Nasemba taken round the knees. Leyland, copybook tackle in that situation. It's with Smith. Pops it back. Ellis. French now. Wigan are looming forward. Field with a wonderful, absolutely wonderful pass out. And all that Miski can do, having touched it down, is turn round to his teammate and say thank you very much for that. Crowded place, he took it. So not a lot he could do with it. And this is the last. And Leyland will try to steeple it up there. There's a bit of spin on this. And the bounce is in Warrington's favour. The picked up by Kieran. And off he goes. Duffy's trying to get across here. Lindop's in support as well. Oh, he stepped him. He stepped him.
to be honest, I probably didn't expect to score it, but you know, these things happen in footy, and you know, I was happy to get over. I haven't had that many tries this year. I think that might have been actually my first Super League one. I've had one in Challenge Cup, but I think that was the first Super League, and so yeah, it was good to get over. And I think everyone that knows me that I love the golf, and you know, that was just something that came to my head. So it's pretty natural, but yeah, it was good to get over.
Two big men in harness, two tough men in harness. Wigan, resolute. Ratchford, it's back with Dufty, an inside ball, and Josh Thulis was waiting for that, and he's got the wherewithal to get rid of it, and Philby goes clattering through. Well, he's got his hand over the line. Did he still have possession? Was there grounding there? Oh, he thinks it's a try. He thinks it's a chance.
In possession slow. That's all one movement, and the ball is grounded.
Eventually, here we go, try confirmed, Warrington are right back in it, but Warrington are hoping they can rewrite the script here. Vaughan offloads, Dufty comes flying in, and Dufty's flying through as well, takes on field on the outside. It's all about a foot race between the fastest men on the park, gets it away, Thulis, and to his brother Jake Thulis scores in the corner. We've got a miracle on our hands here. The try is confirmed, and from absolutely nowhere, they are bouncing with delight. Right from the touchlines, take a deep breath and exhale if you're a Wigan supporter. Well, a sigh of relief, no doubt, from Matty Peat, because his side looking very comfortable winners at one stage, but less than comfortable winners in the end. Just by the width of a post almost, that missed conversion, the difference. What an effort. Everybody expecting Warrington to succumb this afternoon, but they've turned up to the plate. They provided us with a memorable battle, but it is Wigan.
I felt like it was a bit of a slow game, a lot of stop-start. Probably a few tries that we could have added on there, but you know, we either didn't execute or it didn't go our way. And you know, I think that's probably why it was kept so tight. But I mean, we got the 2 points, but there's a lot of stuff to look at now and reflect on that. But yeah, of course, happy to get 2 points and yeah, win the trip away.
It has regrouped, refocused, and Wigan at the moment are being repelled. Smith puts it back, but here's danger. Field throws it wide, and here goes Marshall to score in the corner. McIntosh made a guess, he guessed wrong, and it left the way wide open for Liam Marshall to get in. His 5th of the season, and it ain't going to be 1-0 tonight, folks. This is O'Neill. He's gathering in. Ellis throws it left. And behind December, it's gone backwards, and this is surely try time as Wardle goes sprinting away. Smarkup, pick up by Field, and Wardle is in again. Referee's having a look at this.
So Masson really slow on this. Really slow. The ball misses in Sember's hands and continues to go backwards. Field then gathers the ball. That's fine, run it through to the grounding. Slow on the grounding, please. And the ball is grounded. I've made my decision.
Play. There's an element of suspense, but we know what's coming next. And that's the verdict. Wigan's second try. It's a couple of yards out of that situation. Ipape. Left it comes, O'Brien, now it's with Lamb. Back on the inside comes Mew with a charging effort that proves to be unstoppable. And momentum might just have switched. Well, they are encouraged, and with good reason. Change the angle of the surge. And this is the last play in the set. They're going to that right-hand side, and Bevan French, whose pass is wonderful. And sliding in is Kieran. Well, the finish was good, but how about the build-up play from Bevan French? But Edwin Ipape, he doesn't miss many times, and when he hits, boy, does he hit. Smith with a kick. Oh, Watson didn't know whether to stick or twist, and that might be a mistake. And December will go charging in. Never let the rugby ball bounce. Hudson was looking around. And while he was looking around, Junior Nasemba was on the case.
At that point, at the point the ball bounces, if you just go back on that, at the point the ball bounces, there's nobody in a realistic position to gather the ball, and the ball is grounded. I've made my decision.
That's still a try, and that is Wigan's 4th of the night when the decision is finally confirmed on the big screen. For Dupree, Leeming goes right. Now it's Ellis who spins and surges for that line, and he's put it down. He's put it down. They were wrestling up top, and he got his big arms free and appeared to ground the ball.
This is a try. It's a really, really smart piece of work by Ellis.
We know he's in possession there, so slow on this. Slow on this. He's still in possession. He's still in possession. He's always in possession there. And the ball appears to be grounded. We'll just confirm the grounding on camera 5. We know he always stays in possession. So just go before this, please. Okay, so he's in possession. And the ball is grounded on the line. Thank you, I've made my decision.
We have to wait for the decision, but we knew it was coming. 5 tries, 26 points to 6. Boy, are Wigan doing a number at the moment.
Oh, it's not Finn.
And boy, do they need it. Boy, do they need it. Lamb now on that left-hand side. So potent, so often that left-hand side of Leigh. And Hodgson making the threat. He's not diffused. It's still alive. Ipape helps it on. And Ofa Hangawe will score his first Leigh try if he's got it down.
I'll tell you what, Jake Wardle may have come up with the best try-saver of all time here.
Liam,
this might be brilliant.
Live call a try.
Well, he thinks a try.
Just looking at grounding, please.
Looking at the grounding, inevitably. He thinks try.
So the top of the point of the ball appears to be grounded there. Just show me that angle again to confirm. We can see there that the ball is grounded.
They've still got so many tackles as an option here, and there's odds to O'Neill, and Ethan O'Neill finally finds a way through. They battered, they wrestled, they stepped, then tries to see a way through. Held up, 5 away. Ipape's in there quickly, goes scooting out. Quick hands from McNamara, and he's over again. Oh, O'Neill. O'Neill with a touchdown. Little bit of a fumbling scene there. But Ellis to Smith, back to French. Puts the speed on. Dancing hands and dancing feet, and what a pass that is. And Eckersley again. Well, sit back and admire the absolute individual brilliance of Bevan French. Leeming. French. They go, hoist it back, and they're in motion again here, and this is threatening, and Field gets it away to Marshall, and Marshall has support if he needs it. Leeming's there. Leeming will sprint to the corner and finish it off. Aye, captain, from Cruz Leeming.
Okay, so play it through slow. The lead runner has to run at space, which he does. He's running at space, and the lead defender, Hanley, initiates the contact, so we can play on at that point. And the ball is grounded.
This will be Cruz Leeming's moment in the spotlight, as his effort is
I'm
confirmed.
always supporting up the middle. You know, as a 9, you need to try support the play up the middle. I'm going to be there for him to play the ball anyway, so I'll need to stay in and around the ball. And anytime Jake Wardle and Liam Marshall get the ball, something exciting is going to happen. So just sniffed around there and then got up the middle and scored, got my celebration out there. It's always nice to get over the try line.
It just didn't quite work out at the end of that set, but there was a nice piece of play early in the set. Short sides are working for them. There's still something for them to go at, the Leopards. This is not a done deal just yet.
Surrender!
Ethan O'Neill having a gander. Where's he going to go? Well,
Can we play the ball?
Not anywhere at the moment, because Eckersley's
Can you play
hurt.
on the side?
This will be all important. We have had a look at it. It's not great.
No, it's a classic crusher, but there's an awful lot of weight goes through the back of Zach Eckersley's neck.
with Zach Eckersley, and hopefully, you know, as bad as it looks, hopefully he's back on his feet and fully fit.
We're unsure if it's foul play or not.
Very,
so it's going to go on report.
soon.
We're going to get it looked at on Monday, okay?
Well, there you go.
Kev
calling it a crusher tackle, and it's gone on report.
Yeah.
Pepe comes in. McNamara's waiting and gathers. Shuffles it left to Lamb. Lamb now right up to the line, and dashing through goes a very dashing Owen Trout. Well, but Wigan done all that was asked of them, and significantly maybe they move 3 points clear of third place Leigh now as a result of this.
It was a tough one to judge really, because I think we let ourselves down in a lot of areas. We're a team that wants to defend his own line. We went last year and beginning of this year, you know, 6-7 games or whatever without conceding a point. So, and we prided ourselves on that. So that was disappointing. But to win, we keep winning, don't we? And it's against third place, which are always going to be a tough game. A bit of a rival for them to come over here. They had a great travelling support. So we knew it was going to be a tough game. So it's good to get the win. But like I say, it's a mixture because we let ourselves down in some areas. We knew it was going to be a tough game, but I think if we'd have been at our best today, the Leigh Leopards we got today, I think we could have put that game to bed with 20, 30 points. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, but we've won, so we need, you know, this is a Super League. It's tough to come by wins, tough to come by 2 points. Everybody's beating everybody. Every game's tough, so we've just got to take the win and learn from it. We'll go over that and we will judge a lot of it.
Once inside the red zone, it takes them just over a set of 6 to score. 6 play-to balls.
We might not need that as Jay Field goes through a gap. Absolutely brilliant from Jay Field. He has been sensational all season. His 15th try. He's Super League's leading try scorer with 13 now. But wow.
Line from Tariq Sims in the build-up. He took a short ball from Luke Keary. Bevan French needed to go down.
Eckersley's through. Eckersley's got an opportunity. Good tackle in the end when he managed to grab hold of his leg of Furo Bichet. But Zach Eckersley with the break. One end to of the field to the other in a matter of seconds. Wardle always looking to offload. Laguerre and Farge with the tackle. It's Junior and Semba at dummy half. And just see there how quickly they've turned defence into attack.
Well, now a penalty given away. What a break by Zach Eckersley. I'm just saying that the Catalan Dragons' first possession in decent position, and I think they asked a couple of questions. Well, those questions were answered emphatically by this man. A break downfield, and it took the Spiro Bichet just to get in the way, if nothing else, to bring down Zach Eckersley. With the Warriors.
Yeah, captain challenge, Luke Keary there debating. Jack Smith saying that his shoulder knocked the ball out. So the video ref will make a call. Early captain challenge from Catalan.
It's a captain's challenge from Catalans there, challenging the decision of a ball steal. So he's in possession at this point, and there is clearly 2 Catalans players holding the ball. Can we just go back on that, please? Just because, yeah, stay in this angle, please. So tighten that. So Luke Keary's wrapping the ball up at this point, which is entitled to do. We know that there are 2 defenders in that tackle. Just stay on this angle, go back, please. Yeah, same angle, please. So he's entitled to wrap the ball up at this point. To keep playing through. Is there a clear pulling action on that ball? Yes, there is, which dislodges the ball. That constitutes a ball steal. Challenge unsuccessful.
Ham's not getting it on, mate.
It's a ball steal, mate. Luke Keary pulled.
Well, there you go. Challenge at the brick. So 8-0 it is. 13 minutes on the clock. Thoroughly professional, you have to say, so far from Wigan.
Yeah, I am surprised.
Points.
Yeah, they're averaging 18 points a game, and really, that's not going to cut it if you're conceding more than that.
Well, they've got a chance here with Marshall down this left-hand side. Brilliant pace from Liam Marshall. Support inside from Sam Walters and Wigan with the try. Well, they can strike from anywhere. And that's a dangerous game all season as well.
De Costa and Keary. Farge with a long pass out, picked out by Liam Marshall, and you will not stop Liam Marshall from the moment he intercepted 85 yards. Marshall, afterburners, Wigan try.
That's
brilliant. Left in the set. Leeming, but go to the right with Smith. Well, that was a poor pass, picked up on the bounce by young Zach Eckersley. Got options. Does well, Wardle. Whoa, superb from Wardle. Is he going to go the way? What an offload to Leeming. What a try from Wigan. Out of absolutely nothing. First attack in the second. Couple of days to work with the team. This is a big sight, isn't it, for Wigan? Ethan Havard back on the field. Great offload for Nsemba. Nsemba won't be stopped from there. Backs the ball down over the line. Nothing that Cesar Ruge can do about that. Junior Nsemba gets in on the act. But again, pressing on that Catalan line. It's a great ball. What a pass to Liam Marshall. What a pass that was. Unbelievable. 25-yard pass, and Liam Marshall wants to...
Now look, the game's gone. The game had probably gone with the first try after half-time, but...
Now's a chance here for Ackley. This is a great opportunity. Wigan looking for more. Ball back inside. Brilliant pass. And there's the try. And it's Bevan French who pops up from nowhere. The smile says it all. Bevan French hasn't done too much today, but what he has done has been effective, because in the second half we'll choose our Betfred player of the match. We'll just let him think about that for a minute or two. Here is Jay Field. They're looking for a way through. Gets away from Farge twice, and Wardle finds Marshall. Now Marshall's away. There's going to be another Wigan try here, and it's going to be a stroll in for Harry Smith. Superb from Wigan once again, started by Jay Field. They make it so easy down that left-hand side, and as soon as Liam Marshall got the ball, you knew that a try was coming. Easy take it was. From the man of the match, Adam Kieran. And I'm pretty sure that will be it. The hooter goes, and it was the player of the match, Adam Kieran, who took the last play. Some boos from the home fans, possibly a bit harsh. It's been a tough week, hasn't it, at the Stade Gilbert Brutus for Catalan, but Wigan.
I don't mind playing the heat, so it was all right. It was, we've done a bit of heat stuff, bit of conditioning in the heat, so I reckon that helped us out a lot, and yeah, the lungs felt better than I expected, I reckon. Yeah, a couple of bodies went down early, so I knew that I'd have to maybe play a few more minutes than we'd probably anticipated, but it was a pretty slow game, so I felt pretty good throughout, and just dug in together with each other.
How did you feel after that game?
Probably a little bit relieved, just to get it done. But just happy. I just wanted to have a pretty mistake-free game and just get through it, really.
Yeah, and we need to keep doing that now. There's no doubt we've had dips in our standards in the last 6 or 7 weeks, but we've got to accept that. In that is some learning for us as well, and it's a long old season. So, yeah, positive step today, but I'm really interested to see what we do next.
Move! Back, Liam, back! He's on the mark! Go through Tyler! Good now, Tyler!
Shark. That's a great carry. Looks for the offload as well. Takes the tackle under the attentions of Liam Byrne. Nice run from Shark. Morgan. Bit of go forward here for Ryan Briley to try to make something happen. He's put on the deck by Ethan Havard. Right footstep from Easton Masters. Centre last week. Standoff tonight. Chips it forward, but it's straight into the hands of Jay Field. And here goes Jay Field, as he's been doing all season long. Super League's top try scorer has number 14 for the season.
Well, that's the danger from Jay Field, isn't it?
O'Neill, change of direction. Wakefield, cut out ball, and it's a try for Jacob Douglas. The 20-year-old, his first of the season. Leading St Helens at Craven Park by 12 points to 4. All those games available for you live on Sky Sports tonight.
Was that a bit of a bobble then from Hill?
Here is Kieran after making that big tackle. He kicks in field for Wakefield. End over end. Field is there. What a try that is. Adam Kieran down the sideline. And a centre kick of absolute glory for Tiaki Chan. He was hit hard by Patrick Mago. Slow to get up. Briley dabs it for again, and that time Jack Farriman scoops it up and he's off to the races, the youngster. And he finds the support run of Jacob Douglas. And Douglas will go coast to coast for the Wigan Warriors.
Forward here, the Warriors.
Little no-looker. Here comes Eckersley. Eckersley's got Marshall with him. Liam Marshall back to Eckersley. And Wigan have their 5th.
Seems to be further.
Smith round the corner, and here comes Adam Kieran for the corner. Well, that's how you do it off the set piece. 2 minutes gone.
Again, give him space. Tyler, you've got it.
Leading 34-0. Here's Harvey Hill. Gets it away to Smith. Nasemba, he's got support. And they will get another try out of this. And it could be a hat-trick for Douglas, it is. As has Chris Hankinson. Those two can certainly go into the sheds after this one, feeling pleased with their own efforts. As Shorrocks has found an opening, and here it comes. Salford are in. It's Nathan Connell who hurls the ball into the Salford faithful. It won't be anywhere near enough to make a difference to the result. And the fans that are singing, even though they're on the end of a 40-6 scoreline, are the Salford fans. That's Jacobson, hence down the sideline, inside to Farriman, and Farriman will score for the Wigan Warriors. The 19-year-old with his first Super League try this season. And the last moment of the game, Adam Kieran bangs over another couple. Another comprehensive win for the Wigan Warriors. They've beaten the Salford Red Devils by 46 points to 6 here.
Yeah, I think it was tough. It's a tough game with what's going on with them at the moment, but you know, we had to focus on ourselves, and I think we did that really well. So a bit scrappy at times, but I think we controlled the game overall, and I think the results showed that.
We've got a chance to test the depth of our squad, and on the whole, pleased. I thought defensively we're very good, other than the lapse for the try. There's no doubt we lacked cohesion with the ball, and left a few opportunities, or missed a few opportunities, but in terms of physicality, turning up in the right areas, we were generally very good.
Probably my 200th game. It was obviously played Huddersfield away at Dewsbury, a different stadium, and broke the club try scoring record that day. So I'd probably go back to that day and relive it. It was a nice moment for me personally.
Pass, and Wigan will make the best of it.
Yeah, that's a poor mistake there from Mill. The Huddersfield Giants, they just need to get through the sets here, because they're just inviting the Warriors too much possession down this end of the field, and in the end He'll get exposed for sure, I've no doubt about that. It may be the play coming now.
Ellis out wide, it comes into Nsemba. Nsemba, great offload down the line to Wardland, to Marshall! Liam Marshall in the corner for Wigan Warriors, and he becomes the club's all-time leading Super League try scorer with 175 on his 200th appearance for the club.
They've got an opportunity here, the first time that they've advanced into the 20-metre zone of the Warriors.
Wolford, Lollahea, quick hands, down the line it goes. Wrapped up in the tackle was Greenwood. As Cudjoe now offloads quickly to Wilson. Wilson getting the attention of Nsemba and Harvard, and he's still trying to steal an extra yard or two. As Clune now wrapped up by 3. Knocking on the door here. The Huddersfield players. Wolford gets it out wide. Lollahea into the corner for Flanagan. George Flanagan bursts his way over for the Huddersfield Giants. And you could sense that it was coming. The pressure to the left-hand side. Wigan again, getting close to the Huddersfield line. Leeming, Smith, Field, long pass out wide towards Marshall. Marshall right in the corner. Has he finished this one? Has he got it down? Referee will surely want to have a close look at this one, but Liam Marshall has gone flying over in the corner for the Wigan Warriors.
We have a try.
The on-field decision.
Still going towards the line. Let's just go back on that, please. Let's go back. He's got the red boots on, Liam Marshall, so we'll keep going here. Just keep playing it through. Keep playing it through. And Liam Marshall's
more hostile and difficult for the away team, and more encouraging for the home side, who are in the ascendancy at the moment. 6 points to 4, they lead with just a few minutes remaining in the first half. As they get it away to the left-hand side, Lollahea with quick hands to Greenwood, who is still building his way through the line. Played short. They get it towards King. George King bursting over from short range for Huddersfield Giants. They'd applied the pressure again.
Dealt with him fairly comfortably so far this afternoon. That offload, of course, created Liam Marshall's try.
Smith with a high kick, a first tester. Flanagan, and he's lost it here. They push it away, and they're in here, Wigan. And it looks as though the ball has been touched down by a Wigan player. The referee, of course, will want to have another look at this one. So we'll go to Aaron Moore once more for the decision.
Tackle 5. We have a try. And first of all, confirm.
Win on the catch. It's now lost backwards by George Flanagan, so we can play that through. We'll keep going through here. Keep going. Then lost there by Huddersfield. And then can we just go tighten on the grounding, please? Gaga then misses the ball. He misses it. And then just go slow on this, please. Just go slow on the grounding. Go really slow on this. Really slow. Yeah, he misses the ball there. Keep going. And then Jai Field grounds the ball. I've seen all I need.
Second Wigan try, which puts them everybody away to his left-hand side. Clune quickly in towards Golding again. Steals another couple of yards. Wolford once more, goes short this time into Cudjoe. 3 in the tackle to bring down the old campaigner. He's got real options here though, Wolford. He's gone for his left instead. Greenwood! Joe Greenwood bursts over the line for Huddersfield Giants, and given the opportunity of relieving the halfway line. Just into Huddersfield territory now. As Leeming gets it into the middle for Smith. Field coming away with it, skipping through. Lovely run from Jay Field, and he could be in here, Barrymond. And he is. and you never write off the Wigan Warriors. We're into Farrimond eventually is tackled. Eckersley just behind him. Referee screaming at the players for them to get on with it. Leeming away to the left-hand side for Smith and then Semba, and now with Field. But they're not sure what to do with it here, Wigan.
Well, they're losing ground. We've gone back 10 metres there. Here comes tackle 4.
Leeming, quick hands again. Liam Farrell. Farrell brought down, that's the 4th. Leeming again. O'Neill, Smith, and Semba. And Semba brought down. 12 metres short. This is the last one.
But this is it.
It's all or nothing now for Wigan Warriors as they go down the line with Field. High ball over the top to Eckersley. Back inside. Oh! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Seconds left on the clock. Jack Farrimond in the corner. Never ever right off the Wigan.
Probably camera 9 would be best this one. So Farrimond's in possession, still in possession of the ball. Just go back on that.
Having been dead and buried halfway through this second half.
Wow.
Have pinched it.
Wow. Jack Farrimond has pinched the pockets of the Huddersfield Giants.
A below par performance from the Wigan Warriors as Liam Marshall beautifully from the sidelines strokes that ball between the posts. It is heartbreaking, utterly heartbreaking for the Huddersfield Giants, who with seconds to go in this game thought they were on the verge.
Just really proud of the spirit of the group to find a way to win. That's the most pleasing aspect, and delighted for Jack and Zach to combine at the end. We've got a young team there, and they'll learn a lot from coming to a ground like this. It's quite unique, more like amateur rugby, to be honest. You know, the way it's policed and the dimension of the field, crowd on top. But you've got to learn how to overcome them challenges if you're going to be a champion team, and for that we'll take a lot out of it.
At first I enjoyed it, but now I feel like the game needs to develop more and need to get into like these big stadiums where like the England games are on, or like the Magic Weekends held, you know, these big stadiums where we can get sold out events, big lot of numbers come into games. So yeah, I see the pros and cons of it, of the nostalgia it has, but I think the game needs to grow and move on a little bit.
It's really humbling to hear that. I think I never expected to be anywhere near that. So there's some big names there, and yeah, I managed to get over today for that one. So it's good, and obviously massive thanks to Wigan for trust they've always put in me. 200 games for my hometown team, something that in a few years I'll probably look back and be very excited. But yeah, hopefully some more to come.
Yeah, I was hoping we were going to get a chance to celebrate it when it came, but obviously it was a tense moment. He got checked out as well, so it went by. But yeah, I love Liam. We all love him. Everyone at the club, he's a talisman of ours, stands for so much of what we're about, and I don't think Pat Richards will be too disappointed to lose his record to such a champion.
They're a good team, they're going well at the moment. Obviously they're 7th on the table, but I think they're performing really well, and obviously the fans are getting behind them as well, so it's going to be a really tough game, and obviously at their home ground, so they've got a lot of momentum, and hopefully we can go there and perform, but focus on ourselves and performing well, and hopefully we can go there and perform well and get a result.
Inside 20 metres now away from the Wigan try line as Smith goes for his left side. Truman quickly to Lino, very quickly again to Nicotimo, who bounces off the first attempted tackle. Jowett waits just behind him, he's dispensed with the wadding now. Lino, easy pass in towards the breadbasket of Jay Pitts. Couple of tackles left here. Kaius Faatili going for the line. Faatili! Captain Chaos strikes again. Just give him an inch, he will take a mile. And Chaos 4-2. But again, to Pitts, Lino, Griffin missed out there. It came off a Wakefield, a Wigan player. Jowett coming away with it, skipping away to his left-hand side. Max Jowett, lovely ball in towards Nicotimo. Out the back again. This is champagne stuff from Wakefield Trinity. But it came off a Wigan player there, and they were very, very fortunate as Vanganar rolls the dice again now for Wakefield, and they sense a real opportunity here with tackles in the bank. Hood wants it played quicker than that. They do get it away eventually. Lino, they're in with Griffin. And having spilled one earlier in the game, Josh Griffin dives down on the ball for Wakefield's second try.
Line to get set, look ahead.
Leeming quickly to French. French with the pass off towards Kieran. Adam Kieran scoring for Wigan. They've been knocking on the door. Wakefield have been giving away possession after possession with penalties. And finally the dam breaks and Kieran is through.
Yeah, Wakefield, their own worst enemy. Inside the opening 4 minutes. Ill discipline, penalty after penalty after penalty. And in the end, I love what Cruz...
They want to play it quick once more. Wakefield. Pratt bringing it forward. Hood. Skipping back again to Fatili and Semba. And that's a meeting of two heavyweights in the middle, if ever there was. The referee being
again
shouted at by Liam Hood, and 6 more as Croft brings it forward now. And this is a real opportunity. Huge pressure on the Wigan line as they get it away to the right-hand side for Lino. Griffin now.
Good tackle, Harry Smith.
Griffin putting his hand in there, desperately trying to get Harry Smith out of his face. Hood to Lino. Lino shapes and shapes and then eventually gets it away.
What a ball.
Over the top for Tom Johnstone! Time after time we see flying finishes from Tom Johnstone, but none shall pass, says Josh Griffin. Oh, that's a lovely ball forward here though, and Field could be away. Wigan are going to go into the corner. Jay Field from out of absolutely nowhere. There was no way on earth that try was on, and then all of a sudden, Jay Field... Wakefield have possession. Max Jowett will boom this one into the corner. There it goes. And Wigan now have less than 10 seconds to do something very, very special. Harvey Smith with a chip over the top. The ball's gone out of play. The hooter has gone. Wakefield cling on. And just look at the joy on their faces. They have beaten the champions. And they have been more than worthy of this victory.
Yeah, there was nothing between these two sides in the first 40. Wakefield took their opportunities. But second half, the Wakefield team have been exceptional.
Yeah, it was quite a back and forth game. I think both teams grinded really well. I think it just, during the game, it came down to just a couple of moments and maybe a couple of ownership things really. Both teams were quite disciplined with completions and things, and then, relied on going set for set. But just a couple of key moments, I think, where we could have been better. Probably as a sat nav, as a spine. Yeah, I think disappointing now. The boys are obviously disappointed in the sheds, but important to take all those lessons into next week and go from there.
They were leading at half-time. What were those conversations like in the dressing room?
Just thought we started quite well with the territory battle, grinding, making them work, but it was just ill discipline really of giving them piggybacks, giving them penalties coming out of their own end and things like that. And so we're doing all the right things, but then just letting them out of their own end. And then a couple of just lapses in D, I think, as well, led to a couple of tries. So we were happy with our mentality with starting, getting into a grind and things like that, but it's just, we needed to fix and tweak those couple of things into the second half, and then we just couldn't capitalise on that in the second half.
Tackles in the bank again for Castleford, but sooner or later they have to get something from it. Out wide it goes. Assey over the top. Here's Tate going in for the corner. Will Tate for Castleford. They were camped out on the Wigan line time and time again, set after set. They had to get... I understand from down on the touchline that Christian Wade is with the squad tonight.
Saw him warming up, Fraser.
Here they come though, with Zach Eckersley. Eckersley inside towards Wakefield, and Wakefield, simple as you like for Wigan. From out of nowhere, terrific run from Zach Eckersley.
I would ever have been involved in anything like that, but I can imagine what's been said.
Oh, this is a lovely run from Kieran. Kieran getting away from the Castleford defenders, and Adam Kieran, they've done it again from absolutely nothing. The Castleford defence simply opened up, and Adam Wood back into Sini, and now Dejan Assey, Westerman. Wide out to the right-hand side. George Hill tackled just 10 metres short of the line, and the Castleford fans that the players are now running towards find their voices again. Westerman misses out Stimson, goes for Assey instead. Assey himself, oh yes, Dejan Assey! And the gap just opened up in front of him. Atkin rallies his troops.
Another set restart for the Tigers.
They'll get 6 more again. Griffin trying to burrow his way through the Wigan defence. Quickly away to Assey, out wide to the left side, in towards the edge of the area, and Sam Wood has gone over for Castleford. What a second half this is tonight. So short. Banging on the door here, Wigan on the 5th tackle. Farrimond, quick hands again, out it goes, down to the line, looking for Eckersley. Eckersley running through! Oh, he's done it! Zach Eckersley somehow has managed to find a gap. The tackle for him. He's gained an extra few metres though. As Castleford close in. Horn out to Westerman. Westerman, short pass to Assey. Assey into Sini. Quick hands. Oh, they're in again in the corner. Castleford are in with Will Tate. He gets his 2nd try of the night. It's just behind him. Out to his right-hand side for Farrimond, who's a tricky character. And that looked like a high tackle there from Liam Horn.
Well, what's the decision?
Adam Kieran then, straight through the middle. Who came up with the ball from that short kick-off just a few moments ago. Ellis, quick again, out towards Field. Field streaking away, he could be away here. Oh, into the Liam Farrell. Liam Farrell, and the gap opens up, and Wigan Warriors, they've done it again. Into the last 3 minutes of the game, Liam Farrell on his 300 and converts, just to take us into golden point. 8 seconds remaining. We'll try and get this away. Atkin out towards Assey. Assey's going to be tackled here, and this could be it. They're pushing him backwards. There goes the hooter. The game is over, and Wigan Warriors have pinched it again right at the end of this game. Absolute heartbreak for Danny Maguire and Castleford Tigers after they put in one hell of a performance.
Yeah, just playing with a few injuries, not quite playing our best rugby, and just managing to scrape a few results, which is also a good thing and a bad thing. You know, playing against them sort of teams, you expect to be winning by more, but then to show the will and the determination and the togetherness to win 2 out of them 3 games in tough conditions against teams playing with good gamesmanship and not quite getting 50-50 calls. It was a tough period, but one that probably brought us a bit tighter together with that winning in the last minute, but one where we knew we weren't at our best.
Yeah, it's obviously a tricky one. It's never easy coming to these places. You know, they really turn up and they scrap to the end, but obviously credit to us, we stuck in there for 80 minutes and got the result.
We need to improve on the way we're playing at the moment, but I'm also proud of the group for finding a way to get 2 points. Particularly, you know, coming from behind at the end like they did. And I can't do it the character, can't do it the commitments, but we will question some of our execution and decision making when we look back through it. this week.
You know, you never think that's going to happen. Play 100 games for a club, and I think it just goes to show how settled and how content I am here at this club, and you know, really pleased to have that milestone under my belt now.
Yeah, it's been a privilege to coach him through that period. See him develop his game, see him develop as a bloke off the field as well. You know, he's a top guy, and I think he'll go down as a great Wigan Warriors player. Entertainment, what he adds to the club on and off the field, I think he's exactly what you want from an overseas signing. Great kid, and tonight, for being his 100th game, him and Brooke can be really proud of what he did in that performance.
More personal, making my 150th appearance for the club against Leigh. Obviously we didn't get the result, but to be able to achieve that sort of achievement and play that many games for this great club, I'd say them two for the year.
With an opportunity on that left-hand side, and Wigan start from there with a full set to work with. So Liam Farrell will gather up the ground, take his side closer, knowing that they've got 5 more to play with. Thompson just battering forward again, trying to knock him over if he can. A pick-up from O'Neill. Smith puts it into the hands of Field, who goes short, and Wardle. And Leigh's defence is smart, and had to be smart, to drag Wardle down. It'll come back with interest again. Smith once more, offering it off for Ellis. Ellis with a carry. Just a hint of an offload in his mind as he looked around, but arms were pinned. Left again, it goes to Field. Field short, Wardle with a footwork. Wardle reaches for the line, and first blood of the night with 5 minutes played goes Wigan's way. This is McNamara. Davis to his right, and again it's another massive effort. Burn on this occasion. That's 3 times now a Wigan tackle has just knocked the ball free.
And not only have they forced the mistake, they've forced a penalty, because Ben McNamara is in front.
Well, he's hit it well enough, and again there's a lack of movement behind the sticks, which gives it away as a successful kick. Here's McNamara again. Ipape still on the field as well, despite the fact that McNamara's operating out of that dummy half roll. That's what Ipape offers. O'Brien trying to smuggle his way through. They're up there again. 10 minutes of the half played. Ipape to Lamb. Lamb delays, out to New. Oh, brilliant! Changed his body shape and then hurled his full might at that line. That is exactly what Leigh needed at the start of this second half.
He's pinging around.
New pushing. Well, that 10,000 plus gate, there'll be plenty of them back for more, I'm sure. They've got 8 home games in their last 11 matches at Leigh. There's a good offload to Itabaki and O'Brien. O'Neill keeping it alive, Trout, and out it comes to Brand. And Brand's got Hanley for company, but Marshall's there, but he pops it away to Hanley, who finds a gap on the inside, and the pass to Ipape is sensational. What a try that was! The place has gone bananas. That was incredible. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance. Leigh, though, are trying to put that to bed here. Lamb still going, dragged down by Farramond. This will be the last play with 30 seconds to go. The kick to that in-goal area, the chase is on. And, well, it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown. O'Brien has won it. All kinds of craziness going on in that in-goal area.
And the ball is then grounded by Trout. I've viewed the angles I need.
And what an ending.
And there could be a more deserving player on the field than Owen Trout.
I thought we started all right. Built some pressure, played physical, but second half we were second best. I am looking forward to getting back to the break. It seems a while since we played in front of our home fans, and we know we need to improve. I know we need to improve, but I hope there's a decent crowd next week and we'll be giving it everything.
I just remember it was raining a lot. They were in good form, and they played really well. Took their chances in the second half, and we didn't take ours, and they managed to get the result in the end and probably deserved it. They were probably a little bit better than us in that second half to deserve the win, but just remember being a good battle, good quality game played by two good teams, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, but obviously didn't get the result, which isn't the best, but it is what it is.
We've all wanted this news for a very, very long time.
Definitely tough, man.
Trying here is actively going for the line himself. It's Field and friends marching on. That is the end of it.
We have to be better than that.
Himself and shaking off a couple of defenders. Stills him, still free. Caesar Waters has made it, and Bevan French is over.
Is there a try though for Marshall? Marshall for the hat trick of the Hooser.
It's hilarious. Leave it in, I reckon.